بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أود أن
Question. Are you startled by the allegations concerning misappropriation of funds from the oil food program for Iraq?
We're very concerned about it, and Ambassador Negroponte has met on a couple of occasions already with Secretary General Annan and his representatives in the UN Secretariat about it. The Secretary General has his own Inspector General assets looking into it, but since they are pretty much constrained to investigating only UN employees or asking about UN employees, the Secretary General plans to expand the scope of that inquiry with outside auditors or investigators, and we're working with the Secretary General to provide all the assistance we can to give him advice as to how he can expand the scope of it. Ambassador Bremer and the Governing Council have frozen all the records that exist in Baghdad with respect to the oil food program, so they will be available. Those records will be available when the various inquiries are held and investigators and auditors come forward.
وعقدنا اليوم
I had discussions on reform yesterday in Saudi Arabia, and I've had discussions on this with a number of other Arab leaders in Washington, and I will continue to have such discussions. It must come from within the region. It must come from each country examining its own history, its own culture, its own state of social and political development, and making a judgment as to how it is going to go forward into the future. We think there are some general principles that are useful. These principles, I know, are being considered by members of the Arab League to be discussed at the upcoming or forthcoming Arab League summit. This is not something for the U.S. to impose on anyone. It's something for the U.S. to help others achieve reform.
What about one of the purposes for your tour is to discuss